Where's Mega Man? Where's Mega Man? The Mega Poo just hits the van. It's 2000X, and Wily's escaped and made 8 more evil bots. Where's that guy I know with his bars like a rhino? Oh, where? Okay. Yep. Well, everybody. Well, we all saw this coming. Well, it is I, the Kenster64, here with the most popular known Mega Man game here, Mega Man 2, and with me I have
Sonic Ghost,
Geratino,
and Peanut Butter Gaming.
And for the sake of showing off, I decided to do Quick Man stage first.
You and your showing off.
I know Gaming must be thinking right now, this is suicide.
It's so serial right now.
that depends. I tried this before and it kind of is. Not because of the fact that the stage is hard or anything anymore. Nope. Just because of how sporadic Quick Man is. We.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to explain the game you have to play, the certain version?
Oh yeah. Oh god, I almost forgot. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Yeah, I'm playing the Japanese version. Well, number one, because I'm too lazy to go and get the original. Well, not original, but English ROM. Two, the original difficulty that the Japanese gamers got was our version of difficult. And I assume that's one of the reasons why people love this game the most. Because the normal mode makes this game oh so easy. It makes me question why it's called normal mode to begin with.
True. They should have just called it easy and difficult, in all honesty, because everything's.
And then when you
so
put on
much
difficult, you realize that Mega Man 2 is the hardest of the NES Mega Man games.
True.
All I could realize is that I never got.
And I just started playing through that recently, and it's pretty. Let's just phrase it this way: that game is not designed for Mega Man. I'm sorry, it just isn't. But yeah, I just recently got off of vacation, and I figured when I got back, hey, why don't I just record this for the heck of it? And hey, it's been bothering me for a while, so.
How was your vacation?
Huh?
How was your vacation?
Oh yeah, it was neat. It was nice. I caught a few redfish and
Magikarp?
fish. Tip of the day.
Not Magikarp.
Magikarp is red.
There's no Pokemon in this world.
You don't know that.
Yeah, they're
But I do, because I'm psychic.
Not much you can say against that.
Yeah, but here's Quick Man, the most sporadic boss in this whole entire game.
He's not the hardest though. Anybody who says Quick Man is the hardest, I'm gonna slap him upside the face.
Oh, the only reason why I say it's hard, not because of, you know, how strong he is or anything. No, it's because the first time you fight him, it's in the worst possible place you can fight him in. It's terrible.
Well, no, the hardest boss of this game is Crash Man, in my opinion. And that's another reason why I originally played the Japanese version on my channel, is because for some reason the English version, they changed the name of him from Clash Man to Crash Man, which is kind of odd.
Crash Man, in my opinion, he's probably one of the easier ones because all you have to do is just jump, shoot, jump, shoot. He just takes forever, but that's it.
He's the only one I've ever beaten in the entire game. And I don't even understand the password crap in this game, so that isn't an option.
I don't know, I just can't stand Crash Man because, like, he always shoots his bombs in the most unpredictable times, in my opinion.
Well,
Every other boss, though, I'm
about Crash Man, because that's how, I mean, not Crash Man, Quick Man, 'cause he just jumps in the most sporadic patterns. You can tell when he's gonna throw his boomerangs, but that's about it. Oh, and that part right
it's
there.
talking to somebody who likes Slash Man look like child's play, so.
Oh, and that part right there you're going through, that's made 10 times easier if you use Time Snuffer, which is Flash Man's ability, because that just completely just stops everything.
Well, don't you know everything, Lester?
I LP'd this game, I should.
I always hate that portion because the NES wasn't designed for that kind of portion because it always lags.
True.
I don't know if it does that even in the anniversary collection, I think, because the anniversary collection was supposed to stop the sprite flickering, but this is the only case where it doesn't because there's so many sprites on screen.
Well, the thing is, how they did in the anniversary collection, for the most part, they're just loading up the ROMs like this. That's how they're mostly working. If you look in the insides, that's what some of the files are. And the thing is, it can't completely get rid of this problem if it was in the original file.
Yeah.
If it was a programming bug that was completely put in, couldn't be taken out, it's stuck.
I don't know, because they really butchered Mega Man 7, like...
Dude, the controls are butchered if you're playing it on the GameCube.
But I just can't stand the way they butchered Mega Man 7. That game got the worst treatment, because they really butchered Burst Man's and Freeze Man's stage themes. They for some reason couldn't port the ending scene, and if you can do that in an emulator, then what in the world are you doing wrong?
Yeah.
And I felt because I was talking to my sister about like the Zelda chronology or something. I forget what I was talking to her about while I was playing this, and I lost track. It's funny, I'm talking about Mega Man 7 and we're not even playing Mega Man 7.
Well, in the wise words of Brenda Floss, 7 sucked big dinosaur balls. And enough said.
What?
Exactly my point.
Well, I was singing that version of the song earlier.
Hey, listen, Peanut Butter Gaming. Let me tell you something. Brenda Floss did not provide a reason why he didn't like 7. All he said is that it sucked balls. He didn't say why he didn't like it. In fact, most people who say they don't like 7, they don't ever provide a good reason why they hate 7. In fact, the two stupid reasons why I hear people hating 7 is either, oh, the sprites are too big, or oh, this Wily boss, the final boss, is so freaking hard. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but okay, sorry about that, guys. It's funny, I was going off on a little rant, and then all of a sudden my Skype crashes. Hooray.
The awkward
Anyway,
of the dropping. Even though you guys have not even noticed, because this is going to be completely segued in.
It's gonna be segued in by the man with the plan.
By the Segway guy.
Segway guy. Oh, well, so it looks like your Metal Man fight isn't that bad here.
Yeah. I'm definitely no Mr. Perfect. You can kiss my butt on a Mr. Perfect run, but
Yeah, same here. I think I might have actually got him on Perfect like once or twice, and that was it. It's just sometimes it's kind of hard to dodge some of those metal blades he throws because they're just sometimes just some of the worst spots.
yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't consider 2 my favorite. Is that there are some flawed boss fights in this game, in my opinion. Woodman's is probably the most flawed boss fight because it's so hard to get. Because like, even after he tosses his leaves, like I could dodge his leaves, but when it comes to like him completing his jump all the way around the room, it's hard to get under him, and it can be rather annoying and tedious.
And whoa.
And we got an auto tuner again.
Not to mention stupid boss fight and why.
And what?
Wait, what? Not?
We got everything until you said in Wily.
And Wily 4, remember that boss one he had to use that stupid crash bomb?
I hate that boss because if you run out of crash bombs, you gotta basically start over. It's that bad. You gotta get almost perfect.
That's one of the reasons I don't consider my favorites, because there are flawed moments in this game. And Heatman's, while I can do that stage perfectly, that they did not need to do that.
Oh yeah. That's the infamous block puzzle everyone thinks of when they think of block puzzles in Mega Man. That one area.
So just a second. Amber, where did you get that?
Wait, what?
We're talking about Skyward Sword.
I'm about to say, wait,
Amber,
what? She's not even in this call.
Yeah, I was confused.
Check your gears. Is Skyward Sword the type of game where you have to have 4 or 5 pieces of hearts?
I have no idea because I still need to play it. Since Twilight Princess was 5, I would have to assume they went off the same thing.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
And welcome back, Devin.
Press 1. Oh my god, to go back to 4 pieces of hearts and Skyward Sword.
Actually, Lester, I was here for the past 3 minutes, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Who? I'm not even looking at the Skype screen. You just...
Anyways, moving on with the game.
Yep. Enough Skyward Swordness. Although I got that game for Christmas, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah, we're still in Flashman stage, and freaking Sniper Doodle Joes or
Sniper Joes, yes.
yeah.
These things are not the fun
No, I
ones.
think this is. I can't remember if this is it. This is the. This might have been the recording where I accidentally. Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah, they respawn very easily, which is kind of stupid. I think the best method is to get this guy to jump off of that ledge, and then you should be fine. That
You
is, if he doesn't shoot you.
You know, Lester, I think it's alright considering they don't respawn as fast as the enemies in Simon's Quest.
Oh yeah, true. That and Ninja Gaiden, because they respawn
Yeah.
the second you kill them. And I think you dropped again.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Every single time.
Why you so drop?
I can't get the timestamp because Eric's in the way.
You know what I think you should have done, Lester?
There he is.
Oh.
I even know what the timestamp is because Eric's in the way.
Hey, Lester.
Before I went off for a second.
I completely missed it. Yeah, I didn't see him fight. I didn't see the fight.
Lester.
Biggie. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, like you said, Lester. I will agree with you saying that I like 2 better than 3, but on the other hand, 2 isn't my favorite. So.
I can understand that. What were you trying to say, Devin?
Considering how crappy Skype has been, I almost wonder if it would be worth it to get TeamSpeak instead.
I don't know. Maybe.
What you missed was me banging my hand on the desk so many times when the Skype was dropping me.
Your
And then
hand?
we also missed the Flashman fight.
Your
So-
hand?
Yeah.
Space desk would have been way more epic.
Speaking of splash, not splash, but flash. What were we all seeing during that segment?
Wondering where the heck you were, mostly.
Put in there.
That's basically what we were saying.
We were just derping like little mudkips with an IQ of -2, basically. Well, that was mostly just me, considering I am a mudkip.
I want to just point out one interesting thing about the Flashman fight. Right before you go in, sense of how slippery the floor is,
just
you could
a second.
technically moonwalk into there. It's so funny.
Anyway, continuing on.
Moving on. Oh,
When, one thing I wanted to note is that one thing I noticed when I watch people play Mega Man 2 is that I never see anybody use the quick boomerang. It's always the metal blades. What I can understand, but I love the quick boomerang. The quick boomerang is an awesome weapon because not only is it great for taking out like shielded enemies and stuff, it comes in just a high amount of ammo.
yeah, that is true.
It's one of my favorite weapons that they use in this game, honestly.
For the most part, going through stages, I just use the pea shooter. I just don't like wasting the ammo for some reason, and it gives it more of a challenge, anyways, if you don't use weapons, unless you absolutely have to.
Pea shooters? What is this? Plants vs Zombies?
Oh, hey, it's not called Mega Buster until the 4th game, so technically it's the P Buster.
Well, I think it's the plasma cannon in the first 3, if I'm not mistaken, and then it's called the Mega Buster in 4.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what the original name was. I know about the Mega Buster, but people just usually call this the P Shooter or something because the name P is in the name and obviously shooter. It just makes a lot of sense.
Sorry for that random whoa.
You just used to call it the Power Buster.
I actually got corrected that about the Mega Buster thing just actually when I LP'd this game back in, like, I think March. of 2011. Man, that's a long time ago. Jeez, it was almost a year ago that I LP'd this game. It's hard to believe. I mean, that's before I even knew any of you guys.
Yeah. Now that I think of it, it's been a long time since I LP'd this too. It's on my channel too. How long has it been since I did this? Like April.
Well, this was like one of your first games that they LP'd, wasn't it?
It was my second game I LP'd. It was going to be Super Metroid, but my joystick broke, and I had to deal with this because Super Metroid can be very difficult to play on a keyboard, and I was eventually forced to play it on a keyboard because I had already gone through 3 Mega Man games, and since it can be boring to have a channel with nothing but Mega Man games, well, yeah.
Oh, well, but we'll continue this one in the next episode.
So see y'all then in part 2.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.